Oh man, it cut me out. Sorry. Anyways, here's part two of the four agreements. So I was saying, you know, one of them is don't take things personally, right? And we all do most of the time. I don't anymore because I've practiced it. I've realized that whatever how someone comes and responds is not nothing to do with me. It's not. It's within them, right? So not taking things personally is a huge thing. And another thing, another one of the agreements is not to make assumptions. I used to be terrible. I got to stir. Hold on. I got to stir my. I used to be terrible, guys. I used to just assume I knew and assume, like, oh my gosh, everything everybody ever said was like, I didn't say anything. I was just like, oh, that's what they mean. And we do that, right? It's a really terrible habit. It's a really terrible pattern that we do. Not all of us, but a lot of us. We make assumptions. We assume we know what people mean and what they mean by what they say, and it's not healthy. It's not healthy. And so from that, communication will come, right? Communication will come from, because if you're assuming something and you don't want to assume, then you ask, what do you mean? What's that? Or whatever. Or is this what you mean? Or whatever, right? And it's a whole new world, guys. If you're someone that does that, takes things personally or makes assumptions. And then the other thing is the being impeccable with your words. Like, honestly, like I am guilty of this. When I read it, I recognized it within myself that in the past I have been somebody that has been damaging. I have damaged other people with my words. And now that I'm in a better place inside, I recognize that. I mean, and again, I can't go back. I can't apologize to these people. I've joked around, not like I've joked around a few times and said, yeah, I'd like one of those the people that from the past that I hurt their feelings or something or whatever. I remember when I was little, I stuck gum in a girl's hair on the school bus or something. I mean, she should drag me on to Jerry Springer or one of those shows that where so and so ruined my life, and and I'll apologize. You know what I mean? Like I'm just kidding around, guys, but you know it's like I said, you can't go back, you can't undo what's been done, but you can at least recognize and move forward and make don't make those mistakes again for the present moment and moving forward, right? So yeah, be impeccable with your words, like you know what I mean, like you could really pretty, like, it's a big one. You can really affect someone's life for their entire life. Like I'm just using this as an example, guys. I'm literally just using it as an example. I mean, you said to someone, you're fat or something like that. Like, I mean, that might just stick with them through their entire life and change their life. They may become anorexic, or they having an eating disorder, or just have a complex, like, so. And I'm just using it as an example, guys. I don't know if that was a good one to use or not. I apologize if I've offended anyone. That was not my intention. I'm just saying, like, or, you tell someone they're ugly, or anything like that. Guys, I'm just saying, it's just another one of the agreements is that, you know, be aware. Just be aware of your words, right? You know what I mean? And when that happens, you'll realize you're being more kind and more compassionate and more loving, because your words won't be hurtful or negative, or so. And then I don't even know if I remember what the fourth one. I don't honestly. Well, at least leave you with a cliffhanger. So you've got the three that I shared with you. So you'll have to, if I've piqued your interest, then I guess you got to go and get the book and find out what the fourth one is. All right. I'm glad I got to say that to you guys, because it changed my life, and there's a few other books that, for me, that it led into, and it got deeper. And but that one was one of, like, and then my sister even gifted me like a little pocket when I was leaving my second round here, and she gifted me like a little pocket size one of the Four Agreements. And it's just probably, actually, I haven't even looked at it yet, but I have it with me. And it's just one of them things. It's one of them books that it's just one of them books that you would want to hold on to. If you read it and it resonates with you, it's like I said, it's not complicated. Even in the beginning, it talks a little bit about how, when right from birth, we're all, kind of, there's a lot of things that have, we didn't have choices about, you know what I mean? I won't get too deep into it, but there was a lot of things that we didn't have choices about right from a child. So, and it helps you understand a little bit about the way the world is. And it's just literally, it's just facts. It's basic stuff, guys. So yeah, please read it, give it a chance. And I'm telling you, I've met a lot of people that have either read it or I've told about, and then they've read it, and not one person I've heard say it's like not a great book. They say it's amazing, and it has tremendously influenced their life in an amazing way. So I wouldn't steer you wrong. I'll share stuff, and I just want us all to be uh, having a more enjoyable life, and more enjoyable relationships, and more enjoyable interactions with people, and all of that, guys. Just more love and just more understanding and everything. Okay, I'm gonna go and eat my veggies that I cooked on the fire. Thanks for hanging out with me for a little bit. And okay, see you later.